First question, I know it's all make-believe, but when you first saw The Mummy in real life, what did you think?
I first of all, I was thrilled with the movie. I was really happy with the way it turned out. I was surprised at how scared I was watching the movie, given that I had made the movie. And my wife, who is a very seasoned horror movie fan, was also like watching the movie like this through her fingers. Right, you did that too. Great. So that's all we can really ask for with a horror movie like this, you know?
Yeah.
I think this is a movie that like deserves to be seen with an audience in theaters. I haven't seen it with an audience yet. Tonight's going to be my first time to see it with a full audience. But I'm really excited to see how people respond in the theater altogether.
A lot of suspense in the theater, I can tell you.
I hope so. I
So,
hope
but
so.
that's very good, you know. And I think you're a little bit younger than me, but I mean, growing up, The Mummy for me was Brendan Fraser
Yeah,
and Rachel Weisz, you know.
yeah,
How
yeah.
much of a takeoff are audiences in for?
Well, the first thing I'll say is the first movie that really scared the piss out of me when I was a kid was Brendan Fraser's first Mummy movie. That I was 7 years of age and I didn't sleep for days. But I think so for me, it's a big kick to be involved in the legacy of Mummy films. Um, as I kind of grew up and got older, I watched all the Mummy films, like from the Boris Karloff stuff through the Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing Hammer horror movies, which are so brilliant. So it's such an honor to be part of the legacy of the Mummy as a story. I think that, particularly with those Brendan Fraser movies, they're very like Indiana Jones adventure film adjacent. This is a horror movie. This has more in common with The Ring or The Grudge than it has with those Brendan Fraser movies, probably.
Yeah, definitely. When you saw that mummy for the first time in real life on set, like you're an actor, of course, but when she came on set, what was
Everyone
going
was
through your mind?
horrified. Everyone was absolutely horrified because we had seen concepts, like just a couple of images, but never any of the practical tests. And Lee and Arian decided we'll just save it and we'll get the whole crew together on the set and then we'll wheel her out in the wheelchair on the first day that she works in it. So she came out and everybody was just like, oh. And like there was like a muted applause, but everybody like I think the pit of their stomach fell out. But it was so cool. And I have to give a lot of credit to Arian and I mean a huge amount of credit to Natalie because they did 7 hours getting into that makeup every morning for the whole show. And it was 2 or 3 hours even to get out of it. So, you're getting close to 10 hours a day just for prosthetics before you've even stepped onto the set. And for her to be able to conserve her energy to manifest the sort of performance that she did was incredible, particularly, for a young actor who hasn't had that kind of experience with prosthetics before. She did an absolutely blinding job. She's really a phenomenal performer.